What's good, y'all? I am JJD, and welcome back to my newest episode of Pokemon Scarlet, the Indigo Disc DLC playthrough. In the last part, we began our battles against the BB League Elite Four members, and we defeated the the Dragon member Drayden here at the Polar Plaza, as well as the Fire Leader Crispin here at the Savannah Plaza. And in this part, we will be doing the final two. This one is the Steel Leader, Amaris of the Elite Four, and the Fairy Leader, who is Lacey. But before we begin with the next two battles, I went ahead, and even though I said I wanted to stay spoiler-free, I went ahead and took a look how Duraludon evolves into its new evolution, Archaludon, because as you saw in the last episode, Drayden uses Archaludon, and that battle really made me want to use it. So what you want to do is you want to have an item in your inventory called the Metal Alloy in order to evolve it. And there is multiple ways in order to get this Metal Alloy. But what I did off screen was I went ahead and did some of the BBQ quests off screen in order to get BP, because you can buy the Metal Alloy straight up from the school store. These quests are really easy, like as you can see, catch one Pokemon, sneak up on somebody, and auto battles, pick up items, etc. You'll see for yourself how easy these quests are. But after you complete so many, you'll get a call from the Blueberry Master, and he'll give you more difficult challenges to do. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and head on over to the store and show you where to get the Metal Alloy. Alright, y'all, I'm here at the school store. So you want to head over to the desk clerk here, buy some goods with BP, and you want to scroll down until you see the Metal Alloy right here. It's going to cost you 300 BP. That doesn't take long to get this much, to be honest. It took me probably 20 minutes, I want to say. So it's really not too difficult for you to get. So pay with BP, obviously, and then we're going to go ahead and use it on Duraludon. So scroll down, I'm assuming it's near the bottom. Yep, it's right here. So unfortunately, it's not going to evolve in the overworld because we're in a building. No, this thing is sick, dude. I can't wait. Evolved into Archaludon. And that adds another Pokemon to the Pokedex. Electroshot. What does this move? User gathers electricity on the first turn, boosting special attack and fires high voltage shot. It will be fired immediately in the rain. Oh, good lord. This thing's going to be a rain team staple, man. You know what? I gotta try this. I gotta get rid of Thunderbolt. I can always reteach with a TM if I feel like it. You know what? Just because it's an evolved form, and I have 19 of these, I'm gonna give it a Power Herb to try it out for the auto charge automatically. Oh, this thing is gonna be sweet to use, man. Let me see what ability it has if I need to use an ability capsule. Minus stamina. Okay, that's good. I'll deal with stamina. So, yeah, I'm assuming it's a special attacker too, seeing as its signature move, Electroshot, is a special move. 130 base power. Man, this is crazy. Alright, so I think with that being said, we are going to go ahead and challenge the Steel-type BB League Elite Four member and use our Archaludon, because why not? So, let's mark it out on the map. I went to the wrong biome. Oopsie. So, we'll mark out Amaris here as our destination. I don't have any unlockable fly points, which is fine. So, we will just make our way over there on foot. Alright, y'all. I've made it back here to Amaris' little gym hideout place thing here at the Canyon Plaza. And I have the game saved. So let's go ahead and start our third Elite Trial. And over 50 BP, probably don't have enough. Okay, so I have to go complete another blueberry quest real quick. I will be right back. Alright, y'all, I'm back here, about to start the elite trial. I just caught an Elekid real quick that was roaming around outside of the gym, so I have enough BP to pay in order to start this elite trial up. So let's pay up our 50 BP and see what we have to do to complete this elite trial. Now, here she comes, our very own Amaris. JJD, yes? As you see, I'm present and ready for your trial. A change of location is required. Come. The decision to allow you to take on the League was irregular, an exception among exceptions. I was against it, as you know, but the Academy allowed it, and their ruling is absolute. Therefore, I will carry out my duty as member of the Elite Four as flawlessly as I always do. The Elite Trial I devised starts right here. I call my challenge the Flying Time Trial. Oh, is this where Crydon can fly? I saw that in a trailer too. Your ride Pokemon can fly now. Nice! This is probably where we unlock the ability to get it. You will need to fly around the skies of the terrarium while riding a Pokemon. Reach the goal within the prescribed time and you will pass the trial. Fly through the Magnemite rings, and extra time will be added to the countdown. I recommend you go through as many rings as possible as you fly toward the goal. Can you verify that you're ready and willing to take on my Flying Time Trial? I feel like I am, to be honest with you. Let's just get it started already. Understood. I assume you have a Pokemon to ride on. Please bring it out of its ball. So we send Crydon out. Agias! Ah, good. With some effort, this Pokemon should be capable of flight. Your name is Agias, yes? This is for you to eat. So she gives it a special Herba Mystica sandwich, I guess, to eat to give it the flying power. Crydon is brimming with power. What your Agias just consumed is a supplement that enhances a Pokemon's flight capabilities. I prepared it using the leaves of a mysterious plant that was found growing in the terrarium. Your Agias will be able to soar through the skies as it pleases, but only for the duration of the trial. I like how she assumes his name is Agias and not that it's Cryd. It's actually kind of funny. Try to reach the goal within the time limit by flying on Crydon's back. Passing through Magnemite rings will grant you extra time. You can fly freely in any direction using the left stick. Up to fly up, down to fly down, and left to right to change direction. That makes sense, actually. You've all you need to begin the challenge. I wish you luck. So I wonder if this is as easy as the ice gym was in the base game. We'll find out here shortly. Because I was expecting that gym challenge to be a little bit more challenging. Okay, here we go. So is there a way to speed Crydon up? I missed a ring. I don't know why I'm having difficulty with this. Wow. Go down, Crydon. Go down, go down, go down. No, no, no. Up. Am I good? Probably good. Alright, the trial is cleared. That was a little bit more difficult than it should have been. I don't know why I was having difficulty with those controls. They were pretty straightforward in explanation, but wow, that was on par with being as easy as the ice trial in the base game. That was an impressive display of punctuality. I must admit, it was satisfying to watch you fly. Congratulations, you've cleared my elite trial. I'm quite honored, Amaris, even though it looked way worse than it should have been. Now, change of location is required once again. Come. So I guess we're going to the battlefield now. Yep. You've earned the right to face me in battle. Do you wish to begin? Indeed, I do. Understood. Let's assume our battle positions. Position assumed. There's one thing I wanted to ask you. It concerns Kieran. What is he to you, JJD? We'll just say he's a pal, because I do consider him a friend. I wonder if your answer changed anything in the plot line. So you consider him a friend. I see. For my part, Kieran is the younger brother of my dear friend Carmen. Something in him has changed. He's not his usual self. I find this deeply concerning. If possible, I want to be the one to help him. That being the case, I cannot afford to lose. Our battle starts now. So our third Elite Four battle is against Amaris, who uses Heavy Ball for steel types like I do. Skarmory and Dugtrio. The Skarmory probably has Sturdy, but I'm going to use Archaludon's electric move on it right away. Excuse me. So let's Flower Trick the Dugtrio and use the new Electro Shot attack. Ah, is it Focus Sashed? It might be. Yeah, it's Focus Sashed. So the Dugtrio Earthquakes, kind of as expected. But Archaludon gets a stamina boost from that. It becomes a little bridge. That's sick. Absorbed Electricity. Special attack boost. Yep, confirmed. Power Herb activates it right away. The Skarmory probably has Sturdy. Yep, I expected that. An unfavorable type matchup. You caught me off guard. Now my glasses have fogged up. Stealth Rock. I was expecting it to, like, use Drill Peck or Brave Bird on the Meowscarada, to be honest. But we'll just get the chip damage knockout and see who she sends out on us next. Oh, I forgot about the Tangling Hair speed drop. I should have done Flower Trick. I don't know if that means anything because Meowscarada's level 100, but I should U-turn out. U-turn out and reset the speed boost and just go into Hitmonlee, seeing as Hitmonlee's a fighting type. Scizor. And then pull on. Okay. Let's see. I am, in fact, going to U-turn out. And I think I will just Snarl to get a special attack drop on the Empalon. Just on the off chance it tries to Hydro Pump me or something. And I'm going into Hitmonlee. So we get the Snarl off. Very nice. Scizor tried pouncing. Speed drop. But we get Citrus Berry recovery. Doubled into Hitmonlee. Frozen. Oh boy. a bad spot. This is a bad, bad spot. I think I'll full restore. Hitmonlee. And apparently Archaludon I saw... No, it doesn't have Power Up anymore. Okay. I was going to say. It's a little bit odd if it did. I will just see if I can get an Electro Shot off on the Impelon. The Scizor has Aerial Ace. That's bad. Impelon misses Hydro Pump. Oh, I thought it did. That special attack drop was clutch. Okay, so now what I need to do here is I need to go into Flygon. I need to Fire Punch that Scizor immediately. You know what? It's probably going to Bullet Punch. It's probably going to Bullet Punch. I hate using items, in all honesty, I really do, but I think I'll just cap it at 2. I won't use any more items after this battle. I'll just, after this turn, rather, I'll just Max Potion Archaludon. I'll just Fire Punch the Scizor next turn. It's probably going to Bullet Punch Archaludon. Yep, I expected that. So we get yet another Stamina boost. The Electro Shot takes out the Impelon before it can Ice Beam. And Mary sends out Reuniclus. Okay. So I think I'll Fire Punch Scizor like I wanted to do. And you know what? Just because I'll go Terra Steel and Archaludon. And I'll just Snarl. Even though it's double target. I want to lower the Reuniclus' special attack too on the off chance it has like Focus Blast or something like that. Oh, it has an Occa Berry. Ah, it lived. But, good thing I Snarled because it takes out the Scizor. Very nice. So we're in good shape here. Reuniclus is down 1 in special attack. I just wish Hitmonlee didn't faint, but it's not the end of the world, to be honest. So the Reuniclus used Trick Room. That's kind of bad. Oh, Metagross. This Metagross is probably going to Terrestrialize. I'm going to go Fire Punch on the Metagross. And I'll Snarl because it's super effective on both of her remaining Pokemon. Yeah, the Metagross is Terrestrializing. Wonder why they gave her Reuniclus. That's strange, actually. When she's a Steel-type user. Alright, the Reuniclus protects, the Metagross Terra'd right away, which means the Snarl's not super effective. Oh, Ice Punch. Ugh. So Snarl doesn't work on Metagross because it is Clear Body. But that Reuniclus won't be able to protect next turn. You know what? I could bring Diplin out. To be honest. So we get the Super Sweet Syrup off on the Reuniclus. As you see there, the Metagross has Clear Body. I will Pollen Puff the Reuniclus. And I'll get an Electro Shot off on the Metagross. Yeah, with Eviolite, that Psychic's not doing much. Okay, one more Pollen Puff should knock out that Reuniclus. Dipplin did its job, though. So I think we're still in pretty good shape. I'm gonna bring out Meowscarlet. It's the last remaining Pokemon. So what I'm going to do is that Reuniclus is probably gonna protect, and I don't consider it a big threat, to be honest with you. So I'm just gonna double into the Metagross. I'll use knockoff. Oh, Ice Punch. I live on 16. Very nice. No freeze? Nice. Okay, we're in solid shape. The Metagross is gone. Now, the Metagross was a really, really big threat, to be honest with you. It's always been one of the best competitive Pokemon they ever created. So we get the knockoff on the Reuniclus, and that's going to be a victory. Knocked off the leftovers. That was still a challenging battle, to be honest with you. It really was. I'm not enough. I see. So we get 25k in prize money for winning. The strength of one's Pokemon reflects the strength of one's beliefs. Your desire to help Kieran is evidently greater than my own. I think you care plenty, to be honest with you, Amaris. You shouldn't be so hard on yourself. JJD, you truly are a kind person. Alright then. Time for a photo. We must ensure that your victory here is properly commemorated. And so we do little hearts in the photo. That's kind of funny. I will give you this TM2. It contains a favorite move of mine. TM225 Hard Press. What the heck is this? The target is crushed with an arm, a claw, or the like to inflict damage. The more HP the target has left, the greater the move's power. So it sounds like it's a steel version of Crush Grip, Regigigas' signature move. This move sounds a little bit underwhelming, to be honest with you. I don't see why you can use this over Bullet Punch, Meteor Mash, Iron Head, and the like. It's up to you to help Kieran, JJD. I entrust my wish to you. Time for me to go. So long. So with that, we have 3 Elite Four members taken down. Yo, champ in the making. That's 3 Elite Four you've trounced now. Seeing how far you're getting is making me sweat a little. Mary sure leaves an impression, huh? It's wild seeing her and Carmine talk. You'd never guessed it, but they click in a weird way. It's pretty funny to watch. The thing about Amaris is, as rigid as she looks, she's got a sensitive streak a mile wide. Remember that about her, okay? Even if it's hard to tell from the outside. You know, bud, seeing skills like yours up close and personal really leaves an impression. No wonder it had such an effect on Kieran. But enough about that. I guess your Elite Fourth match is going to be against Lacey. Elite Fourth. I wonder if that was intentional or a typo, to be honest with you. She's no pushover, tell you what. But you ought to be able to take her, bud. See you soon. Show us what you got. Okay, I think now that we're going on to the 4th member of the BB League Elite Four, who is a fairy type, as well as our party being... I pushed the wrong button again. Our party members are pretty vulnerable to fairy, except for Archaludon, who just takes regular damage. I am going to catch a 6th party member to use for this next gym battle, so I'm just going to cut ahead to whenever I'm ready to progress to take on Lacey. Okay, y'all, I am back here outside of Lacey's little gym base thing here at the Coastal Plaza. And the final party member I've added to my team, as you can see here, is Tentacruel. I needed something that can counter fairy types, and Tentacruel is not a bad choice. Having the Terra Poison type and Water Poison, holding the Black Sludge held item for gradual HP recovery, Black Sludge being the poison equivalent of the Leftovers item, with the moves Sludge Wave, Surf, Giga Drain, and Protect. Protect is there in case you need to bring Flagon in for Earthquake spam, and Sludge Wave is the stab move of choice. Surf is secondary stab. Giga Drain allows for HP recovery. Clear Body is Tentacruel's ability of choice, so Lacey cannot do any stat dropping nonsense on me or whatever. And for the EVs, I maxed out the special defense at 252. I put 200 in HP and the rest in special attack just for a little extra power. I'm mainly looking for survivability and moderate damage dealing with the Tentacruel here, because I feel like even with the Terra Poison, the Sludge Wave will do much even if it's not maxed out on special attack completely. So, with that all being said, I'm just going to save the game and we're going to get started here, and let's see what Lacey's elite trial is that she has to offer us here. So we are indeed a BB League Challenger, and I need 20 more BP. Oh, once again, I forgot to get enough blueberry points. This is kind of embarrassing. Okay, I'm going to cut ahead to whenever I have my BP. Alright, y'all, I am back after yet another unnecessary cut because I am dumb and forgot to get enough BP prior to trying to start this elite trial. So, now that we have enough BP to start our elite trial, let's see what we have to do in order to challenge Lacey here. Oh, Citizen JJD, I'm so glad you decided to pay me a visit. Please, follow me. I'll show you to the trial site. Thank you for coming to the Coastal Plaza to challenge me. And I'm really sorry for the way I protested you joining the BB League, JJD. Of course, it's true that this is quite irregular under the bylaws of our school clubs. But mainly I didn't want you to get dragged into the drama that's been troubling the club lately. I suppose our trial has already officially begun, though, so let's get to it and have some fun. The trial that I came up with is a Pokemon quiz. I'll ask you 5 questions about Pokemon. If you can answer them all correctly, then you pass. Sounds easy enough, to be honest. Are you ready to attempt my Pokemon quiz, JJD? Indeed I am, Lacey. Great, then I'll just get everything ready. A Pikachu? Alright, here we go. And look, it's everyone's favorite Pokemon, Pikachu, here to help. And with that, question 1. Pikachu is an electric-type Pokemon well known for producing electricity within its body. But which part of its body does it store the electricity it generates? Go right for the body part you think is correct. If you've read enough Pokedex entries from Pikachu, you would know that it stores the electricity in its cheeks. So, that's question 1 of 5 correct. Ding, 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 you got it. Pikachu stores electricity in the electric sacs in its cheeks. If you poke the sacs, you'll get a little shock, but don't you think they're just super round and cute? If anyone watches the anime, they would know where Pikachu stores its electricity too. If you haven't watched the anime, then I really, really do feel sorry for you. Now then, I think we're ready to move on to our next quiz question. A Venonat, huh? Take a look at Venonat here. It's bigger than you think it would be, isn't it? But it's also fluffy and squeezable and terribly adorable, really. So here we go with question 2. Even on the darkest of nights, Venonat is able to use a certain part of its body like radar, which allows it to detect surrounding objects. What part of Venonat's body acts like radar? Go right for the body part you think is correct. So it's either the eyes or its antenna. I'm actually kind of glad I don't automatically know this one, to be honest with you, because then it makes you look really, really less like a gamer nerd, whatever you want to call it. Functions like radar. You know what? It's talking about functioning a radar at night. I'm just going to say eyes. It is eyes. Okay. Very good. So that's 2 out of 5 correct. Ding, ding, ding. That's right. It's Venonet's big eyes that serve as radar. Isn't Venonet even more adorable when you think about how it sees a whole world we can't see? Now then, I think we're ready to move on to our next quiz question. Some Sinistea? Getting weary of my quiz? How about a cup of tea? Or maybe these 3 Sinistea siblings? Here's question 3. Sinistea like to live in precious antique teacups. But there are a lot of phonies out there. It's hard to tell which cups are genuine antiques. One of these 3 Sinistea is in an antique form, meaning it found a real antique cup. So which Sinistea is the real deal? So what you want to do is you want to look underneath the Sinistea and see how that little line was underneath Sinistea. That means it's the antique one. So the middle one is the antique Sinistea. Ding, ding, ding. You spotted it. That's right. An antique form Sinistea can be recognized by the mark on the bottom of its cup. But it doesn't matter whether they're antique form or phony form. They're all so darn cute. Now then, I think we're ready to move on to our next quiz question. A Minior, huh? This is the meteor Pokemon, Minior. It comes in all kinds of different colors, you know? I'll first ask you to take a good look at this pinkish Minior for me, okay? Alright, so I have to keep my eye on the top one. Perfect, now ready for question 4. Which of these is the pinkish Minior that I first showed you? If you're keeping your eyes on it like me, it's this Minior. And there we go. Shields down. Reveals it to be pink. 4 out of 5 correct. Ding, ding, ding. You did it. Even after they returned to their meteor form, you still managed to find the right one. Well, they didn't really move fast or mix themselves up very good, so it was kind of easy to find it. I'm not going to lie, Lacey. Aren't Minior adorable? Their coloration varies based on what they eat. Now then, I think we're ready to move on to the very last quiz question. A Granbull, huh? Oh look, here comes Granbull. Maybe it heard the word pink and decided to stop by. This little sweetie is one of my own Pokemon. It's always with me. Our last question, question 5, will involve Granbull here. Granbull is a quiet, delicate, and lovable Pokemon, of course, but can you tell me this? When I take a nap with my adorable Granbull, which part of its body do I use as a pillow? You know what? This one honestly is kind of difficult. I'm not going to lie. I feel like its tummy makes the most sense. Legs wouldn't be. I don't think the head would qualify. Ears? No. The horns aren't an option. Jaw is, though. Arms. You know what? I am just going to say tummy. I feel like that one makes the most sense, to be honest with you. Let's see if I get this right. Oh, it was the tummy. Nice! Woo! 5 out of 5 on the first try. Ding, ding, ding. That's exactly right. I use that soft, adorable tummy. When I cuddle up to it, it's so soft and cozy. We both fall asleep in just seconds. And that's the end of my quiz. You managed to get all 5 of my questions right, which means, congratulations, JJD. You've officially cleared my elite trial. So now we get to... Well, no, there is no picture. The picture's after the battle. I forgot. The trial's cleared. Let's commence with the battle. Why don't we head back to the plaza? Indeed, Lacey. Let's get this battle started. Since you passed my elite trial, you've earned the right to challenge me to a battle. But what do you want to do now? Ready to move straight to it? I feel like I am, Lacey. Let's get on it. Got it. No time to waste then, right? Let's get to our positions. Okay, this should be about far enough. Let me properly introduce myself for this. I am Lacey of the Elite Four. I really didn't expect to get a challenge from someone like you, JJD. Rightfully, you do belong to a different school. Honestly, I'm still a bit shocked, but I won't let my personal feelings get in the way of our battle. So, let's see. First of all, I should tell you I mostly use fairy-type Pokemon. There's just nothing like an adorable pink fairy, right? I guess so, Lacey. We can go with that. They're weak to poison and steel. Anything too caustic or cutting just doesn't suit them. Oh, but you must know all this already, right, JJD? Now for this battle. I'm not going to hold anything back. I want to be sure you walk away with a proper understanding, after all. You're about to learn that cuteness is real strength. So Lacey keeps her Pokemon in nest balls. She starts out with Whimsicott and Granbull. Okay, not terrible. This time, I'll be facing with my usual party as a member of the Elite Four. So the Intimidate's a little bit annoying, but Meowscarada is going to U-turn out into Tentacruel. I think the Whimsicott is quad weak to poison, being Grass Fairy. I'll just U-turn on the Granbull. I'll just double into Granbull. Why not? The Whimsicott set light screen up. I don't have anything to get rid of that. That's bad, actually. That's very bad. So, Fairy resist Bug, which is fine. I'm just trying to bring Tentacruel in here. And Flash Cannon almost has it KO'd. Very nice. It's a rock-solid strategy to go after weaknesses, which is why I'll be turning it right back on you. Tries to play rough Tentacruel, but it's not going to work. Tentacruel restores HP. I'm just going to Terra Poison right off the bat. I'm going to Sludge Wave. Archaludon take no damage from Sludge Wave. I will just Flash Cannon to the Whimsicott slot on the off chance it is holding a Focus Sash. So let's become Terra Poison, my newest friend. Do extra damage with your Sludge Wave. Energy Ball, that becomes resisted since I Terrestrialized. Yep, Flash Cannon into the Whimsicott. So now Tentacruel is going to take out both at once. This is such a good combo. Hopefully you guys try this combo for yourself. Tentacruel as well as Archaludon. So we get a double knockout. Very, very nice. And we are in solid shape. Archaludon goes to level 81. Tentacruel gets some health back. She uses Galarian Slowbro and Primarina. Interesting. I think I'll stick with Sludge Wave, even though it's not very effective on the Slowbro. I will Electroshock the Slowbro for a special attack boost. I'm holding another Power Herb. Oh, the Power Herb regenerated, by the way. I think single-use items that aren't berries regenerate here in the terrarium, which is good. So, Power Herb lets us use it right away. And we get a +1 Electro Drift. So this isn't going to do much to the Slowbro, seeing as it resists it, obviously. But the Sludge Wave is going to do... That did not do as much to the Primarina as I thought it would. A crit on the Slowbro. Wow, I wish the crit would have been on Primarina. Is the Slowbro holding a Citrus Berry? It is. Okay. Primarina's gonna Moon Blast Archaludon and lower special attack. Ouch. Psychic on Tentacruel. That's bad. I wish I didn't take Snarl off. You know what? I'm gonna Giga Drain Primarina. I'm not too worried about Archaludon going down, to be honest with you. because I have everyone else in the back. But what I want to do here is difference. Okay, 5 base power. I'm just gonna Dragon Pulse Slowbro for residual damage. Good thing I used the electric move with Archiludon and get the special attack boost. That Giga Drain did way less than I thought. Is the Primarina Salt vested? It has to be. There's no other way. This could end bad. It's not a salt vest, it has a throat spray. Okay, so a double knockout. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bring in Meowscarada, obviously. Put on the left, and I will bring in Flagon. So I'll just have Meowscarada Flower Trick the Primarina because its defense stat is lower. And I will... I'll just Dragon Dance, why not? I'll get greedy. I'm more worried about the Primarina than the Slowbro, to be honest with you. Okay, that's one down. The Slowbro is probably going to use a poison attack on my Primarina, either Sludge Bomb or Shell Sidearm. Flagon boosts up with Dragon Dance. Oh, Ice Beam. I wasn't expecting that. I regret that now. Oh, it crit me too. I really regret that, to be honest with you. Light Screen wears off. I forgot about Light Screen. That's why Giga Drain was not doing much. Don't know why I forgot about Light Screen. Alright, the Super Sweet Syrup lowers evasiveness. Flower Trick on the Alcremie. You know what? I'm going to knock off the Slowbro. And I will Giga Drain the Alcremie. Quick draw! No knockout. Thank you, Eviolite. The Slowbro is more difficult than I thought it was going to be, man. I believe she's down to her last two. Alluring Voice. That knocks out Dipplin. I'm down to my last two now. Hitmonlee. This is not good. Excadrill. Ugh. Okay, she's definitely down to her last two. The Alcremie is probably going to Terrestrialize, to be honest. But I'm just going to Flower Trick it, and I'm going to fake out the Excadrill. So who's Terrestrializing? Is it the Alcremie? It's the Excadrill. Excadrill's Terra Fairy. Okay. But the good news is we get the flinch and that does regular damage, but unfortunately Hitmonlee's close combat is not super effective on the Excadrill now. It decorated the Excadrill, nice, it supported it. Okay, we outplayed. Oh, we outplayed. I'm not worried about the Alcremie leftovers. But what I want to do, just on the off chance, I want to Flower Trick the Excadrill and Helping Hand it, just in case Flower Trick isn't enough to KO. Because I'm not really worried about the Alcremie, to be honest. Okay, very good. Crit, Helping Hand boosted. Sorry, Lacey, but your Excadrill's no good here. No. Who are you attacking? You're attacking Hitmonlee? That's fine. It's fine by me. I'll get unnecessary Citrus recovery, but I think the play is the exact same thing. Helping Hand Flower Trick. And let's just claim victory. So all she can do is Protect Stall for Leftovers recovery, but that's not really going to matter, to be honest. I knew I was right to keep Helping Hand on Hitmonlee. It was so helpful. I didn't think Hitmonlee would come in handy this gym, but apparently it did. Hitmonlee, you rock. It could have been way worse than it was. You probably saw I put Body Press on the Duraludon, or the Archaludon rather, in place of Snarl. If I had Snarl, that Slowbro would have been 10 times easier to deal with, but I wasn't expecting her to have a Galarian Slowbro as a fairy trainer, to be honest with you. So let's just claim our prize money and see what happens next. JJD, did you see? Did you see our Pokemon battling it out? I did. I was battling you. I was watching the whole time. Ooh, it's almost too much. They were just too cute, even for me. They were super cool. We'll go with that. Bzz, nope, wrong. We're not talking about being cool. We're talking about being cute. I probably should have answered that because you're a fairy-type trainer, but I'm hoping you see my point, Lacey. Your Pokemon are very cute as well, JJD. Phew. You know, it's just not right for two people to hog all this cuteness between them. Why don't we wrangle up the cute Pokemon here for a cute picture we can share with everyone? So now we take our silly little picture with all the Pokemon from the Elite Trial. That's pretty cool. So, all 4 are now defeated. Ooh, this one is just too cute. I'm going to make myself a backup copy, or 3. I'll give you this as well, as proof of your cuteness. TM227 Alluring Voice. I want to see what this move does. The user attacks a target using its angelic voice. This confuses the target if its stats have been boosted during the turn. Oh, so if you're slower than the opponent and you predict that they're going to use like Swords Dance or Nasty Plot or something, you get free damage and an auto confuse. Wow, this move has potential. This move really, really does. It seems more like a singles battle move, but if you're in doubles and you're using something like Charge Beam or Archaludon's signature move, then Alluring Voice really, really comes in handy. Wow, that move has potential. You really are very strong when you get serious in battle, JJD. I wonder how far you'll be able to get facing off against the strongest trainers in our school. I'll be keeping an eye on you and your progress. So, with that, we have defeated Lacey as well as all 4 of the BB League Elite Four members. Yo, champ in the making. Guess you're almost a champ in the made. That's the BB League Elite Four all beaten. You've schooled every elite one of us. Lacey's all about cuteness, and that's what helps make her Pokemon stronger. She's so into her team, training the little cuties doesn't even feel like work to her. Wild, right? I bet it's the same for you, huh? You work so hard at it because you like it? Unlike a certain someone who seems busy running himself and everyone around him into the ground just to get a bit stronger. You know, Lacey's polite to everyone else, but she's really blunt with me. I wonder why. Man, it's like I blinked and you plowed through the whole BB League. You know what's next for you, right, bud? You're good enough to beat all Elite Four of us. So you, and only you, have the right to challenge the sitting BB League champion, Kieran. You really kept me waiting. Took you all to beat the Elite Four. Kinda slow for you, isn't it? Nice, Kieran. You've really got JJD on the brain, huh? I could say the same thing about you, Drayton. You sure are putting out a lot of effort into helping JJD out. Who wouldn't help out a new student? Gotta be good to our fellow humans. That's rich coming from you. Whatever you're planning, it's about to come to an end. JJD. Let's see who's the strongest between us two, once and for all. I really hope we don't battle him now. It's finally time. I'm pumped for you. We have to go sign you up at the front desk to get your championship match going. Okay, so we don't battle him now. Good. No sense waiting around. Let's go. Actually, there is a sense waiting around because I'm recording this, so I'm going to end the recording here. Next time on Pokemon Scarlet, the Indigo Disc, we are going to register for our battle for Kieran, and we are going to take him on as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.